November 24th, 1964. We will never forget that day. After being shot at, seeing one of our grown-ups die, and two of his sons, our peers, wounded, hiding out hoping to be rescued, then wonder of wonders, being rescued by brave men who risked their lives to come get us and drive us to the airport in open Jeeps, shooting all the way. We started to feel safe as we boarded the huge C-130. Although some of our group were aware of a fuel tank leaking after takeoff, we did not know until we met Mack Secord on January 11th, 2013, how harrowing his realities had been that day, or the dangers we had still been in. We had no inkling of the already nerve-shattering morning he had experienced before he ever arrived at Stanleyville Airport. We didn't know he had been waiting on the tarmac with engines running, using up fuel for far longer than had been anticipated. We didn't know rebel soldiers were running alongside the airplane as it took off, trying to interfere. And we didn't know that because the damaged fuel tank was leaking near an engine exhaust, it had to be shut down early in the flight. We never met the crew that flew us to safety or had a chance to say thank you. They were men doing their duty, not trying to be heroes. Time passed. Eventually, those events became a distant memory. We who were children grew up, went to high school, college, became doctors, nurses, teachers, professors, inventors, missionaries, aircraft mechanics. We married, raised children, and began having grandchildren. In 2011, someone we didn't know started tracking us down. She knew who our rescuers were, Cuban exiles from Miami, not mercenaries as we had thought, and wanted us to meet them. She arranged a rendezvous in Miami in September. She then sent us articles about a C-130 being retired to Robins Air Force Base. The bio of the plane included the information that it had been used in the 1964 rescue operation in Stanleyville and had sustained damage to a fuel tank on takeoff. We knew this had to be our plane. The articles included the name of the pilot who lived in Atlanta. We knew this had to be our pilot. Memories resurfaced. January 11, 2013, we will never forget that day. 6 of us, 3 of our grown-ups, now in their 80s, and 3 of us who had been children in 1964 came to see our plane once again and meet our pilot for the first time. Ruth, who had been 4 years old at our rescue, remembered the exact spot where she had been sitting in the plane with her mother. How wonderful it was to finally be able to say thank you. How poignant it was to reflect on the lives that God has given us, not just ours, but our children's and our grandchildren's, because of the people He used to rescue us that day. People doing their duty, not trying to be heroes, but by their courage, character, and commitment, making a life-changing difference in all of our lives. Lieutenant Colonel Mack Secord is a hero to us and will always be affectionately called our pilot. On behalf of the entire Kilometer 8 group who were flown to safety on November 24th, 1964 on the C-130 piloted by Mack Secord, I would like to join in congratulating him on this very special occasion of induction into the Georgia Aviation Hall of Fame. How fitting that it is happening in the year of that event's 50th anniversary. We join with others in honoring his service and bravery on this special day. Thank you.